Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
She's a fourth generation psychic medium, meaning, Heather B,
Yes.
that this runs in the family.
Wow.
This is something that she had no choice.
Okay.
This is something she was born with. It was given. It was handed down to her.
Okay.
And she has a book, Medium Rare, the memoir of a fourth generation psychic medium. I wanted to bring you here today. Linda, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And something happened that was amazing outside the doors.
Okay. You gonna share?
She looked me in my eyes today. I'm wearing a burgundy shirt and my eyes are the same color because I didn't sleep on the plane last night.
Right.
And came straight to work. And you were able to look in my eyes and tell me something about me that was fairly accurate about the colors that I guess I give off, which are
Purple and yellow.
And that meant.
And the purple and yellow had a lot to do with the fact that when you decide or work on anything, you're doing it intuitively. You're doing it through your intuition via your third eye, and you are avoiding the emotion that would be in your gut, your solar plexus area.
Yeah.
So basically, you're connecting all your decisions through your insight, your intuition.
Your third eye. And I just had a conversation with my auntie Celia, the Rasta. And she told me on Saturday, she's given me a book that I need to open up and exercise my third eye more. Oh,
wow.
And that's what your book is about, too?
Well, it's got a lot of that is in there.
Yeah, and then sure enough today, you're telling me this, Linda, you know, because I'm deep, but I'm not as deep as I could potentially be.
That's right.
But you have a lot of color and energy that wants to express itself. Also musically, there's a lot of like music that's going to be coming your way. Really opens up big.
Wow.
And also be careful of the mixers that you get involved with, meaning mixer.
Okay.
Somebody is going to rip you off. So be careful.
Oh, that's already happened, man. Look around the industry. They all doing what I've done. I'm joking.
Oh, no.
All right.
You know what, Sway?
Sound off. Buck. Oh, God. All right. I got a lot of people on the phone line. So I just got read very accurately. You know,
Thank you.
Heather B and Tracy G would like for you to read them as well. And I want to take phone calls. What made you write this book?
A lot of people who come to see me ask me how I came to do what I do.
Yeah.
And I got tired of telling everybody separately. So, I mean, a half an hour reading was turning into an hour.
Yeah.
And that half hour was like, telling you about myself. And so now I can just, here you go. Here's
Handle
the
the
book. And I think it helps also people to understand how they can develop their own awareness just by realizing that somebody at the age of 5 was able to live this life and do this work to help people.
That's when you started. That's when you realized.
I was 3 years old when I knew. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was seeing color bubbles coming out of people's mouths.
And what are those colors? What are they symbolic of? Is it an aura?
I would say it's part of your aura, right? And I'm using the feelings that I get from the colors, and I'm coupling them with the chakras. So I am putting it together in different phases. However, if I look at a purple, you have a lot of purple.
That's
over there.
OQ, our co-producer
Lots of
here.
purple, okay? And your purple is very different from his because you're trying to avoid your intuition, whereas he's trying to go with it. So you have to kind of use more of the red that's coming at you and move forward with it because you got heavy intuition too.
And I always tell you, just do like me, bro. You never listen to me.
So the colors, the colors tell me a lot about how a person feels. I first learned that through my grandma.
And then, is it possible that you could, like Heather B is here, and can she read palms, Heather?
I could. I'm not going to look at the palms. I'm going to look at their energy.
Okay.
Now I'm going to look at your energy first.
Heather B.
Okay, Heather? Okay. All right. With you, surprisingly enough, your energy grounds them. Your energy is a lot of like deep purple but brown into the brown, which means that you're much happier when you're in a grounded situation where you're in control. When you're not in control, you tend to have like too much yellow mixed with red, which means that you're trying to move forward with conflict, and you're trying to avoid that conflict. So the best energy for you is to really focus more on the blue aspect, coupled with the purple so that you're communicating a little bit better in terms of how you feel people are receiving you, not so much how you're receiving them.
Ooh, that'll flip your whole game up if you did that.
Probably won't go happen, Linda.
No, that ain't gonna happen. You know. What about?
Okay.
I'm on your side.
All right.
I'm on
Okay,
your team.
What about Tracy G? This is like a quagmire of emotions.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Look me in my face.
I'm looking at you, honey, and I got to tell you, you have rainbows.
That's exactly right. You have no idea.
Real rainbows. She's all. It's like a flag. It's like all these colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, she's bisexual.
Oh, is she really?
You nailed it again.
Thank you.
Yo, say no more. Say no more.
My gator's good.
I know that already, Sway.
Sorry, no, I didn't.
She didn't.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was surprised at what I didn't know. Okay. All right. Well, the rainbow's serving you. Mm-hmm. Okay, but there's one color that stands out that you've got to really use, and that's white. You're not focused on clarity. You let all the colors kind of like bunch you up, and you probably bounce off the walls in the morning. Like all this energy. And that is because you're not clear on your white. You got to get the white going like a band through your body. Focus on it. Wear a little bit of a white with you. Bring a tissue or something.
All right.
Whatever colors I talk about, you should incorporate in your wardrobe.
Yeah, you can't wear a dirty white shirt. It ain't white. That ain't gonna count.
Put that back in the hamper.
Yo, you nailed it. Everybody agree with what she said about Tracy? Yeah, okay. Yeah. What about Heather? Yeah.
Not really. She said I was a ground energy.
You are a ground energy.
I'm saying, you're a grounding energy here for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying necessarily that you ground for yourself. I'm saying that's what you need to do. Yeah. But for these people, they see you as a grounding force.
Thank you.
And that grounding really, really is helpful in the studio.
Thank you.
Can we take a few phone calls and see how that works?
I love it.
Daphne is on the line from Cali. Good morning, Daphne.
Hey.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good morning.
Say hello to Linda Lauren.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Lauren.
Hello there. It's nice to meet you. How can I help you today?
My question was, my mother died a couple of years ago, and she died in my home, and I had to perform CPR on her, and unfortunately it was unsuccessful. I'm currently an LVN, and I postponed my career on becoming an RN until last year. I just started back, and I just don't know if I'm good enough. I've been having this guilt, like feeling like I just didn't do enough to save her. Maybe I shouldn't be an RN. So I'm really worried about if I'm going to pass my class and if I'm going to pass my board, or if I'm even in the right career.
You have to come to the decision as to what you want in your life. And it should not have anything to do with guilt. It needs to be about healing if you become a nurse. What I'm feeling about you right now is that you're not clear in terms of healing, and you may not have had grief counseling. And it's really imperative that you realize that you're not to blame for anything, and whatever transpired was God's will, the will of God in the universe. I am a strong believer in the source, and whatever happens, happens for a reason. And we have to accept that, appreciate it, be grateful for it, because there is a reason why, and just move on from it. You're a healer. If you want to be a healer, let yourself heal, but heal yourself first.
Daphne, also, we want to make you an honorary citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
And thank you for your call and sharing your
God
story,
bless.
Daphne. All right.
Your mother's always with you. Remember that.
Okay, take care. We got James from Fresno. James, we want to ask a couple of questions of Linda Lauren.
Hi, James.
Yes, sir. First of all, good morning, Sway. Sway, that white T-shirt joke was hilarious, by the way.
That wasn't a joke.
Shut up, Sway.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Lauren.
Good morning.
I had a question. I recently just served, and I was in the Marines for about 8 years, and I did a tour to Iraq, and then I did 2 tours to Afghanistan, and then when I came back, it was kind of hard. It was like a hard transition back, and then I was in a period of being doing great things,
right?
In the Marines, and then I come back here, and then it seems like I'm not really respected or anything. And recently, like, you know, I just got involved with a girl that I met, and you know, some some of those things that happened, that, you know, me in the military and me trying to adjust,
right?
It tarnished our relationship a little bit. And you know, I saw that she helped me. I listened to her, you know, and I fixed myself.
James.
Let me just ask James a question here, because I feel you're lost right now, James, because you're feeling the effects of negativity of those around you, and not necessarily negativity that is yours. You don't own this. You need to go within. If you're not a person who meditates, you should. You should do, I mean, mindfulness is really important. You go within, you listen, distill yourself, you allow yourself to respond rather than to react. And right now you're reacting, which is all emotion. So you want to have reason, so you want to respond. Don't leave your life up to anybody else. Right now, you make a list of what you can accomplish, what you can do, meditate, keep a journal on your results, and then lead your life that way. Don't lead it because of anyone else's thoughts or because you feel other people aren't appreciative. Remember, all the people that you think aren't being grateful for what you've done for our country, there are triple people who do feel that you did. So you have to stop empowering the people that don't mean anything. So that's how I feel.
And we want to...
You're listening to Sway in the morning
on Shade 45.